Hello again, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday the 18th of October and I'm here at Lowry's to do a wee bit of fishing. There's a very strong southerly breeze blowing and it's lunchtime and there's nobody here. There's not a single car in the Hamilton Road, there's not a single person around the lake. I can't believe it. Now, there's a weather warning for wind and rain this afternoon, which is probably why there's nobody here, but I like a very dirty wet day. The dirtier, the wetter, the better. That's the way I like it. Hopefully we'll get some fish. I'm going up the Armagh shore because being left-handed, it'll be blowing off my right shoulder. It's dead on like. That's what we're hoping to get there. One of those would be nice. There's a million of those and nobody fishing for them. Come on lads, where's the Friday gang? Sean, Martin, where are you? Brian's not sitting in the ramper. Right, I'm going to start here about halfway up the Armagh shore. The wind has got up a wee bit and if it gets much worse I could probably always head over to the duck pot and over to the ramper there. The wind, well, it's going to be sort of behind me most of the time, but I'm fishing this pink foam arse blob which I tied up myself the other night. I was using mostly yellow and orange, but a few times I've been out they didn't seem to be going for it quite as much. We'll give this a throw and hopefully it will get us some fish. It's not going to be delicate, it's going to be chuck it. I'm fishing a sinking line and about 2.5 foot of a leader. I tell you what, if they can't see that, there's something wrong with them. Right. Oh, for... You're not going to believe this. I have missed out the first eye of the frickin' rod. What am I like? I'll have to change that. That's what happens when you're in a rush. You get all excited. Right. Normal service has been resumed. We've managed to get the line through all the eyes in the rod. Third cast. We're in. It's a moderately sized fish. He's keeping his head down. Right, let's get him unhooked. He's away. Oh, that's a good start. Right, let's get some of the big ones. Well, that's the rain just starting now. I've been joined by another angler who's gone up on the Race's Point and is probably making his way out to the ramper, I would say. Oh, there's a big lump of a fish just rose there. I've seen a few fish jumping. Just in case pink isn't their thing, I've changed on to red. It might make a difference, who knows? There's no problem getting a good long cast anyway, with that wind behind you. I've actually moved up the shore a bit. I was down there earlier on, but I've backed up a wee bit just to try somewhere different. Oh, I thought I had a tap there. I definitely had a tap there. Yep, we're in again. Oh, he's off. Never mind that, we've still got the fly, that's the main thing. Oh, come here, you bugger. Right, okay, so they're liking red. We're away again. Oh, you bugger. Yeah, that was a good fish. Better check this hook. I generally do check the hook after I catch a fish, just to see it hasn't straightened any. Nope, staying on. The cygnets have learnt to fly. There's the whole family there, the parent birds and the 3 cygnets. They swim down the lake and then take off into the wind and fly up to the top and then swim down again. Fair play to them. And there's another angler. That's two more anglers have joined us. Right, back to the fishing. Hopefully this one won't get off. He's just hooking the scissors. Oh, he nearly got out of the net. Right, turn over to see the fly. Oh, the fly's out. But it's wrapped round you, you silly bugger. There you go. Right. Go and tell your friends. This is a nicer one. It's not one of the real big ones, but it's alright. It's only 2 casts after that last one. Nice fish there. That's a good £1.5 anyway. Let's get him unhooked. Right, away you go. This is alright, isn't it? Yep, another sporting one. Yeah. I was just thinking to myself there how windy it was getting and how difficult it is to keep in touch with the line at all. Right. Let go. Barbless, barbless, barbless. Best answer. He gone. This is weird. A shoal of fish just swam up towards me there. There was about 4 of them. Swore they must have seen me and then panicked. Look, there. See them? Flippin' heck. Hunting in packs. And they're way on further down. Weird. Maybe they're chasing fry, that's probably what it is. They're in close right enough. Don't laugh. I have to try it. I tied it up the other night. Polystyrene ball and a load of twinkly stuff in, well, yellow and fluorescent green. don't even know if the sinking line's going to be heavy enough to take it down, but we'll find out. It's going down a bit. Right, have to give it a go. You'll never know unless you try. Not what to say. There you go. Who'd have thought it? Stay on like it, you the net, you boy, you like. Nah, he's not very big. Whenever I say he's not very big, I mean he's not very big. I get this hook out. Right, go get bigger. I think I'll give that another go. Wow, look at that wind now. That's serious altogether. So, we're almost at the point of being unfishable. I'm gonna have to make a move. I'm gonna head up towards the dam wall, or up that end of the lake, and get a bit calmer and see if I can winkle one out from between the weeds before I get blown over here and go for an early bath. That's crazy. Right, come on. We're up the new bridge. I'm going to walk across it for the first time. I would say probably in the winter time you'll see a torrent of water flowing down there, but the lake's very low at the minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this ridiculous floating fly on and try and fish here and see if I can stay above the weeds. I don't know that I can, and I don't know how I'm going to get down here because it's a bit hectic looking. I'll find some wee spot to get down. There's a lot of leaves on top of the water as well. If I could get down there I could get a cast or two, but I don't want to go on my hoop. I'll keep the camera rolling just in case. Oh, for frig's sake. The problem with these waders I have, they're not neoprene, there's no stretch in them, so there's no give. And I've got smooth soles as well, no grip. Oh, for frig's sake. Oh, full of nettles. Get that frig. We're getting there. The last bit, the big step's going to be the last one. I'm going to have to jump. There we go. Down on the shore. Whew. Right. Now. Yeah. Let's give it a chuck. Don't know if you can wade here or not. I'm only going a wee bit. That's not too... Oh, a bit squelchy. Alright. Right, that'll do. We'll give it a throw or two here and see what happens. There might be a big monster lurking about in there somewhere. I haven't fished up this end of the lake for ages because it gets overgrown, but that doesn't mean the fish aren't here. Oh yeah, caught the bank behind me. Let's have a look. Yeah, Have a nice leaf on there. Come here. The wind's just going right in circles here. Flip me. I only caught one. Seems to be small fish like this fly. Put you back in the leaf litter. Right, well that's promising, I suppose. We'll keep trying. Although it's not well easy, I have to say. Time marches on and so do I. It's 2:15. I'm gonna have to go round and go out onto the ramper, even though it's not totally ideal for a left-hander, but it couldn't be any worse than down there. I was struggling and catching everything behind me in the bank, so we'll try and make it a bit easier for myself. Right, we're at Rice's Shore and there's Rice's Cows, so I'm gonna get down here. I haven't fished here for donkey's years. I've been stuck in the ramper in the Kildarton Shore for weeks, and I might get a sort of reasonable cast here, and yet again try and winkle one out from the weeds. At least the wind is 3/4 behind me here anyway, but it's, oh, there's a fish moved there. It's probably very, very weedy, but there's bound to be gaps if I don't get up to my axles in the mud, that is. It's a cursed day, I can tell you. There's a lot of weed there, but throw it anyway. Ooh. Whoa. Wonder how far you can go down before you can't get out, is the thing. Oh, something solid down there. Right, I'll just wait out a bit. No, it's not too, just more solid now. Yeah. Although it's just weed everywhere, like. You never know. Let's give it a chuck. I think I'll just be dredging here, to be honest with you. There's bound to be wee clear bits here and there though. I can see the fly coming through the water, so we're not... Oh, there's a flipping fish just there. So maybe. Of course the wind's hurtling down on top of my left arm. Aye. I tell you what, this isn't as deep out here as I thought it was going to be. Whenever at the start of the season and you're casting across here, you can't wade that far out at all. And now we're here and I'm halfway across the lake. There's another fish moved down there. I kind of always find though, whenever the fish are rising like that, they don't go for the like of these blobby things or sparkly things. Now I'm up to just over knee depth now, but I still can't really get the fly to move at all. I'll try that. There's a boy over in the rampers into a fish. Well, there's one thing, I'm not fouling weed every time, like, but whether or not there's any fish about wanting to take a look. Oh, there's another thing. I'm gonna have to go and get some clear water, I think. That's Lester, that's who it is. I'm not surprised he's catching fish. Well, we've had a bit of an unfortunate occurrence. In my wading down, my net has fallen out of my belt and into the water, and it's black, although there's a couple of wee fluorescent yellow stripes on it to make it easier to see when it falls out of the water. But the water's like pea soup at the minute with me wading through it. For frig's sake, I've had that net for years and years and years, and I can't find. I tried to get a replacement for it a while ago and I couldn't get one. So if anybody hooks a black lantern net with a foam handle and a spring balance on it, you know who it belongs to. I don't know what to do now. I'm not getting any clear water here. There's no point in getting over there. I'll dander back up the Armagh shore and back to the car, and I'll have a wee look here and see if I can come upon this net. Maybe it dropped out before I actually get into the water. I'm not 100% sure, but that's annoying now. But anyway, onwards and upwards. Would you Adam and believe it? The yellow bit showed up. Oh God, am I glad to get that back. I'm going to have to get a wet wrist. I don't care. Oh, whew. Now, there you go. That's made my day. What am I like? There's been some fish in that net. Right, I'm definitely going back up the Armagh shore. Wet wrist or no wet wrist, I don't care. Right, we're going back over the ferry bridge here. They say if you make a wish when you cross this bridge, it's going to come true. So we'll have to see what the wish is and see if it comes true. Here goes, going to try and make my way in here without going on my hoop. Oh, and we're in. It's a bit squelchy here. I'm on the red fly again. I'm going to try the red one for the last wee bit. We've only got about a half an hour left before we have to go home. Friday is chippy day, as you all know. You couldn't annoy me now, I've got my net back. Well, my wish came true. Come here, you. That's a lovely fish. Good colour. Oh. And the hook is out. Let's get it back. Happy days. Oh, he's off, he's off, he's off. Lost another one there. Should I just keep the camera running? Or is that too presumptuous? He's off two. That's two in a row. Hold on, check the hook. Yeah, buck aged. Nope. Hook's fine. We'll just blame the conditions. And again. Hopefully this one will stay on this time. Well, he'll stay on alright. He's decided to make a meal of it. And yeah, I hit him straight away as soon as I felt the tug. Right, we'll get him unhooked. He gone. I don't even know what time it is. I'm afraid to look, because if I look, I know I'm going to have to go home. I don't want to. Right about time for another one, is there? Next cast. Set a pace, set a pace, set a pace. Nice wee fish. Right, away you go, and away I go. That's it. Well, that's it. We're going to call it a day. The rain's come on real heavy, and I'm going home now for a fish supper, because having caught all those fish, it's just put me in the ocean for a nice big piece of battered cod and some chips. I love it. See, whenever the weather's like this, I just absolutely love it. The wetter and windier it is, the more I like it. And there are all those other anglers. There's three, Lester and Hooley are over in the ramper, and another gentleman. And fair play to them. It's not much of a day for fishing, but it's a good day for fishing. So the next time there's a storm brewing, get up, grab your rod and come down to the lake, because it's brilliant crack. So in the meantime, all the best.